Right now, I am 20 feet above the ground on the second floor of my home. I'm about to throw these phones in these phone cases over the side to the concrete below. Those are my daughters and my wife helping me out. Plus, we have a drone in the air to watch all the action. What type of protections will these phone cases give you? Will they protect the phones? What are they made of? How much do they cost? We're naming names. And then the ultimate test, we're dropping it off to the side. Let's get going. All right, we're gonna start with the Otterbox. This cost us $99.99. It comes in two pieces, so your phone goes right in the middle. It's really sandwiched in. It's mag-safe, which means if you have magnets that you use to charge things or use a selfie stick, it sticks to the back of the camera. This works right through the plastic, and you can see it's pretty hard. So I have an iPhone right here, and we're gonna test this out. I'm gonna put the iPhone in, and you can see how you lock it in. You snap it in. This is it. You can see the phone is on. We're gonna throw this over the side and see if the Otterbox, and by the way, the protection on the Otterbox, they say it is 5 times more than what the military considers the standard for toughness. 5 times more in this. Now, I don't know if they meant for this to be dropped 20 feet, but I like doing things in the extreme, so let's do it. All right, here we go. Watch out below. Here we go, I'm dropping it. Okay, here's the Otterbox. Let's see how it did. I mean, the phone seems to be still working. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set up later. I'm just playing around here. The buttons all work. If you look at the case, it popped open a little bit, but everything seems okay. Let me try to pop this. Let me make sure the phone itself is okay. Hold on. So, you know, this, by the way, the Otterbox has that screen cover that helps. See how the back of the... Oh, wait a second. Look at that. The phone cracked. It's cracked everywhere. Wow. So, wow, that's so interesting. The case itself is totally fine. There's not a scratch on the case. Look at that. Can you see that from that angle? The phone is messed up in the back, but it still works. Okay, we have Spigen up next. This is Spigen, $19.99 on Amazon. This is what it looks like, so it doesn't have 2 pieces. This is just 1 piece. It's got air cushion technology that they say is military grade. The other cool thing about this one, it has like this little, look at this little wallet thing where they say you can fit 2 cards in here. You can fit 2 cards in there, so you have that. Also, the other thing this has, and I want to show you, I'm gonna put an actual phone into this. It fits in really snug, right? It's in there, but I want you to look for this on your phone cases too. Do you see how it's got that raised edge around there like that? So when this thing falls and it hits something, right? It's gonna hit this first, not the actual lens, right? You want that little lip right around. That's what this one has and what you want on your phone case. And look, it has it on this side too. So if it hits the ground, even face down like that, it's hitting the case before it's hitting the phone. The question is, can it survive the 20-foot drop? Let's see, you guys ready? Let's go. Here we go. Okay, so you can see the wallet part fell off and there are some scratches there, but I mean, the mechanism basically still works, by the way. All right, big question is the phone. The phone still works. The phone still works fine. I'm hitting all the buttons. And if you look at the phone itself, look, there's like no scratches on it. Not even the sides. No scratches. That's incredible. So Spigen did really well. Let's go back upstairs. Okay, this is the Casetify Impact. Casetify. And this costs $46 on Amazon. Here's what it looks like. Okay, pretty basic, but I will say this is pretty hard. Hold on a minute. You can hear that? So that's pretty hard. This is very flexible rubber, but it's very, very tough around the sides. And I like this about the buttons. A lot of give there. You can see there's a little space in there, so you can really get to the buttons nice and easily. Who knew the US military has all these conditions for phone cases? But yeah, this goes through the US military standardized testing for drops, shocks, extreme temperatures, and vibrations. And this passes all those tests. All right, so hold on. I have a phone here, and you can see this phone is on, and we're gonna put it into the case. It fits nice and snug right there. The buttons are easy to hit. The question is can it handle the drop? All right, here we go. Watch out below. All right, let's take a look. All right, it works. The phone works. Totally fine, not a problem. Off, on, no problem. Let's look at the actual case. It's good. Let me pop the phone out because now we know to check that. Not a scratch at all on the phone or the phone case. I forgot to take that sticker off. Yeah, perfect. I mean, look at that, not a scratch. So Casetify came through. Really good. Okay, this is the Mous Limitless 6.0. That's M-O-U-S. That's their logo for when you want to look for it online or in the store. This cost $69.99, so $70, and you can see it's. They brag about it being shockproof, and I can tell you this is pretty rigid. They also have this AeroShock technology they brag about. AeroShock technology that reinforces the corners, and you can really feel like starting right there and right there, the corners are really reinforced, unlike some other cases. So let me put this in here. It really does sound sound like it can take an impact, but I don't know if it can take this kind of impact. We'll see. All right, so the phone is on. We're gonna throw it off to the side. Here we go. It's coming down. Ooh, I think it really hit the corners. Okay, just picked it up. Here's what it looks like. The case itself, not a scratch on it. Not a scratch on the case. The phone, you can see it's already working. It's working and there's not a scratch on the phone either. Let me pop it out and see if the back is okay. Hold on, okay. Oh, phone is totally fine. Not a scratch on the phone, not a scratch anywhere on the case, and the phone is working perfectly. So great, Mous did well. Okay, going for the standard one here. Good old Apple, Apple's classic silicone case. By the way, all of these phone cases are available. Link is in my description. We have easy links to buy any of them that you like. So go ahead and do that. All right, 49 bucks for the Apple case. Apple says it's made of 55% recycled silicone, and there's a microfiber inside, so it's really nice inside. Not that you're ever gonna like rub that against yourself or anything, but your phone will enjoy it. By the way, this is the case I use on my phone. Not pink, but pink is for men. I love pink, but I do use the regular silicone case, but I've never dropped it from up this high, so I'm gonna put this in here. This is what I've actually always used. Apple says it goes through hours of testing, but we'll see. Dropping it. Here we go, Apple. All right, Apple. The good old pink case. Perfect. Not a scratch. I just want to be very clear. This fell from almost 20 feet in the air onto solid concrete, and it's fine. So the phone is fine. Let me type in the password. Okay. Yeah, phone is totally fine. All good. Case is good. Let me pop it out, and not a scratch on the phone either. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to spend a ton of money for these cases, right? All different price points. They're all surviving. Really cool. Let's go back upstairs. Okay, back up top here where you have the Temdan case. Shockproof design and tested to withstand shock and drop up to 2 meters, which is 6 feet, not nearly 20 where we are here. Snowproof, dirt-proof, so this is it right here when you open it up. Again, this is Temdan. Another one of those that comes in 2 pieces, so you get an automatic screen protector, okay? So I have a phone here. You put this into the back like that, then you line this up like this. And you snap this in. You really have to snap it in, right? To make sure it, see that? Snap it, good. Ready to go? Temdan, supposed to be able to withstand a 6-foot drop. Let's see, here we go, coming down. It landed screen down, so we're gonna see if that screen protector helps. Let's go look. Already I see trouble on the Temdan, so let's see. Let me just take this off immediately. This is gonna be hard to, don't do this at home. Somewhere my dad, my late father, is yelling at me. All right, hold on. The back of the phone is totally shattered. He was a dentist. Look at it. Can you see that from that angle? Get in there. It is totally shattered everywhere. The camera is shattered. Everything is shattered. It has that screen cover which protected the screen. So the screen is totally fine and the phone still works. Not a problem, but the back of the phone is totally trashed. So yeah, I don't know how long this has to go, but the screen cover helped on this, but not good, not good. Okay, this is the Casemate. They brag about it having material that's an anti-scratch coating. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Not really for me probably with this particular design, but my daughters would love this, or my wife. So 12-foot shock absorption it can take, a 12-foot drop. It's got the coating that's gonna prevent scratching, they say, on this Casemate. $41. $41 on Amazon. It's for an iPhone 16, so we're gonna put it in there like that. We're ready to go. Let's drop it. Here we go, Casemate. All right, let's take a look. All right, so I guess the anti-scratch coating worked because I don't see a single scratch anywhere on the case. The case is fine, but forget the case, right? You want to protect your $1,000 phones. Let me pop this thing out. Well, first of all, it's working. The phone is working, totally fine. Let me get that. Yep, phone totally works. So the Casemate protected the phone and the back of the phone. Totally fine. And this, by the way, it's really hard there. So yep, it worked. Casemate performed. I knew there was a chance this can happen where all the phones continue to work. So we're gonna throw these off the roof. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I'm gonna throw them off a roof. So that's why I hired these roofers, these local reputable roofers from IRM Roofing, give you a little plug there, to come and help us out. We're paying them to hang out and make sure we're safe. So I'm gonna go to the roof. They set up the ladder and let me do this real quick. Now just FYI, I am scared. This is safe, right? 100%? Yeah, 100%. I am scared of heights, so I don't know if I can do this. Oh, I gotta be honest. How high am I? I'm not even at the second floor. Okay, I'm not doing this. Can one of you guys go up and do it?
Yeah, I got it.
He kind of looks like a superhero up there. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, throw him. Oh! Oh man, did you get that? It's my daughter, Skylar. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, let's see if they still work. Okay, this is the Otterbox. Let's see what we got. I mean, the case is fine. Take that out. Remember, this was already like this, but does the phone still works off the roof. All right, so say what you want about the Otterbox. It did protect the phone. The phone still works off the roof. Okay, Spigen, and you can see the phone actually came out of the case. Let's see if it works. The phone, it works. I mean, what do we have to do to get these phones not to work? So the Spigen case phone works. Yeah, it works perfectly actually. Casetify, all right, see, Casetify. See if the phone works. The phone totally works. No problem at all, phone totally works. Okay, let's see if the back, nope. Wow, that's incredible. Even from the roof, the phone is fine. And by the way, not even a scratch on the actual Casetify phone case. Nuts, crazy. Okay, the Mous case, and you can see, Mous case. The screen is totally shattered, so that's messed up. But the phone does work. The phone works fine. It's not, you know, it's all the buttons are working, everything's fine, you know, on, off, great. But the screen's shattered. And the back of it, let's see what happened to the back of it. Hold on, get out. Back of it's totally fine, but the screen is shattered. Okay, the Apple case. Remember, this is just the standard silicone Apple case. Phone's working. Look at that. Put in the password. 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally fine. Yep, it works. Standard case. I mean, we dropped it off a roof. This one flew the farthest away. This is the Temdan, and the screen's working. Here, let me show you. Yep, screen is working. Totally fine. Yep, all good. Temdan worked. Off the roof. We have the case mate. Let's see how this one did. Oh, the silver is still going up and down. The roof couldn't kill the aesthetic. But how does the phone work? The phone is working fine. Type it in. Yep, phone is working. Wow. So every phone being thrown, I mean, 2 big falls today. Off the second floor, off the roof. There are some cracks, but these phone cases held up because all of the phones, everyone we tested kept working. Couldn't even throw it off a roof and kill the phones. Good job to the phone cases. We have all of these available in the description. Easy links in my Amazon storefront if you want to buy one of them. And hey, drop us a comment. Let us know what you've done with your phones. I mean, isn't it weird that you can like sometimes just drop your phone from this height and it breaks and you drop it off a roof and it doesn't? Let us know your stories. Like the video, subscribe. I'm here to save you money and make good purchasing decisions as a consumer every single day. Hope it helps.